to ET English, the unique English language learning feature of the Education Times. This recording is brought to you by Achini Abegunwadana and her team at London Academy of Speech. The Education Times comes to you every week with the Sunday Times, a leading publication of Vijay Newspapers Limited. ET English introduces a unique way of learning English through stories. It has a short prose passage taken from a novel, a picture story, both of which are being published in episodes every week. All the lessons and activities that are given in the feature are from these two stories. Many English scholars accept that when you learn a language through stories, you remember them better. Further, the picture story will complement this by adding the visual component as well, where it will help the readers create vivid images in their minds, helping them to remember those dialogues and words through those incidents. The first episode of ET English appeared in the Education Times section on the 13th of September 2015. Now, we are going to bring the audio version of this feature where you can listen to the stories and lessons. First, the picture story, secondly, the novel, and finally, the lessons. To get the best out of this feature, we suggest that you get a copy of the Education Times and also a dictionary. It will also help if you have read the feature once or twice on your own. At the same time, try to get the correct pronunciation by listening to the audio attentively and repeatedly and trying to read it after every dialogue, emulating the voices that you hear. You will now listen to the lessons that appeared in the Education Times of the Sunday Times on the 29th of May 2016. This page will be uploaded to the ET English website on the 6th of June 2016. iGeners, written by Ranjit Gunaratna and illustrated by Anton B. Pereira. Episode 27.
That's Mahesh, the guy I was telling you about.
My father's business partner, huh? Hello boys, what's up?
Hello Mahesh Ayya, we were just talking about you.
Oh really, Sudesh? That's nice.
Param, is your father in?
No, I'm afraid he's gone to Jaffna for a few days. Okay, tell him that I came to talk about the shipment from the US. Sure, I will.
So, he really is a business partner of your father?
I really don't know. I have seen him a couple of times at our shop though. I thought he was window shopping.
Meanwhile, at Sahasa's house in Balangoda, Neeta comes home and Nuvani, Sahasa's elder sister, rushes to welcome her.
Amma, where is Lokumalli? I thought he was coming too.
No, Dhoni. He is having cricket practices and classes. Where's Chuti-Malli?
He was just here, playing in the yard. Oh, there he is.
Dilum is very excited to see his mother after 2 weeks.
I miss you, Amma. I can't stay all alone here.
I miss you too, Chuti.
Amma, I got great news.
Now we move to the story taken from The Mirror of Paradise by Asghar Hussain, Ratnapala Scarecrow, Episode 4.
It was this strange relationship that was the topic of conversation at the community well, where the village girls gathered to bathe. Amidst pouring bucketfuls of water on their heads and splashing about, they chattered. Yesterday, I saw Ratnapala talking to that horrible scarecrow of his. I wonder what he tells it. Must be lamenting why his woman eloped with Handaya. and complaining that any woman can be unfaithful. Well, any woman would be with a fellow like that. Appuhami's daughter joined in. I heard that he not only has a defect in his foot, but a shortcoming elsewhere as well. The other girls blushed and giggled. Such contempt was in the air all over Pahangama, and Ratnapala sensed it. He withdrew into a world of his own while the villagers turned into strangers. He looked at everything with vacant eyes and began to sleep in a gunny bag. Whatever affection he had was wasted on his scarecrow, which he lovingly called Pambaya. The villagers, however, named it Pambayaka because of its demonic appearance.
Activity 1. Read the text and underline the appropriate contextual reference. Number 1. The strange relationship refers to the relationship between 1. Ratnapala and his wife. 2. Handaya and Ratnapala. 3. Ratnapala and the demonic scarecrow. Number 2. Village girls gathered at the community well. 1. To wash clothes. 2. To dance. 3. To bathe. Number 3. One girl started gossiping, saying that she saw Ratnapala. 1. Talking to Handaya. 2. Talking to Appuhami. 3. Talking to the scarecrow. Number 4. Ratnapala looked at everything with vacant eyes and began to sleep. 1. On a mattress. 2. In a gunny bag. 3. On a donkey bed.
Now we move to activity 2. Write the following sentences in the present tense. Number 1. It was this strange relationship that was a topic of conversation at the community well. Number 2. The village girls gathered there to bathe. Number 3. The other girls blushed and giggled. Number 4. He withdrew into a world of his own while the villagers turned into strangers. Number 5. He looked at everything with vacant eyes and began to sleep in a gunny bag.
Activity 3. Read the picture story and answer the questions given. 1. What did Mahesh ask Param? 2. What did Param say? 3. Who is Sahasa's elder sister? 4. Why isn't Lokumali there?
Activity 4. Read the text and find the corresponding abstract nouns to the following words in the text. Number 1. Relation. Number 2. Converse. Number 3. Contemptuous. Number 4. Appear. Now we move to the word bank. Most of the meanings given are relevant to the context of the stories. Number 1. Yard. An area outside a building, usually with a hard surface and a surrounding wall. Number 2. Window shopping. The activity of looking at the goods in shop windows, usually without intending to buy anything. Number 3. Strange. Unusual or surprising, especially in a way that is difficult to understand. Number 5. Gather. To come together or bring people together in one place. Number 6. Amidst. In the middle of or during something. Number 7. Pour. To make a liquid or other substance flow from one container in a continuous stream. Number 8. Splash. To make somebody or something wet by making water, mud, etc. fall on them or it. Number 9. Chatter. To talk quickly and continuously, especially about things that are not important. Number 10. Horrible. Very bad or unpleasant, used to describe something that you do not like. Number 11. Lament. to feel or express great sadness or disappointment about somebody or something. Number 12, elope, to run away with somebody in order to marry them secretly. Number 13, defect, a fault in something or in the way it has been made, which means that it is not perfect. Number 14, contempt, the feeling that somebody or something is without value and deserves no respect. 15, sense, to become aware of something even though you cannot see it or hear it. Number 16, withdraw, to move back or away from a place or situation. Number 17, vacant, empty, not being used. Number 18, gunny, a type of rough cloth used for making sacks or bags. That is gunny bag. Now, let's look at last week's answers. The answers for activity 1, number 1, E, number 2, C, number 3, A, number 4, B, number 5, D. Activity 2, number 1, answer is the second one. Number 2, the answer is the third one. Number 3, the answer is the first one. Number 4, the answer is the third one. And number 5, the answer is the first one. Activity 3. Number 1, in the grotesque appearance. Number 2, with anxiety. Number 3, in their eyes. Number 4, to the center. Number 5, of his field. Number 6, before the demonic scarecrow. Number 7, in mud. Number 8, in the profound silence. 9, on a flute. 10, from a papaya leaf stalk. 11, about his woes. 12, in sympathy. The answers for activity 4. Number 1, 6 characters play different roles in episode 26 of the picture story. Number 2, they are Sahas, Hans, Param, Sudesh, Danny and Rani. Number 3, Sahas is going to be the captain of the school cricket team. Number 4, Sahas says that he will make sure that they will win every match. Number 5, Rani says that the times have changed and Sudesh reads e-books on his computer. Dear listeners, thank you very much for taking the time to listen to our recording brought to you by the London Academy of Speech. You are welcome to give us your feedback and suggestions on the telephone numbers and the email address given in the ET English feature in the Education Times section. We shall meet again next week with ET English 38. Until then, goodbye and happy learning.